People, oh my goodness. Look, 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 look. Listen, 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 listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. People, you can't downplay Street Fighter being exclusive to the PS4 and the PC. Like this, I'm not using the term exclusive like how I would normally use it. I'm using the term exclusive the way the Xbox fanboys feel the phrase should be used, and I'm taking it from their stance. The way they call Titanfall an exclusive, the way they called Rise, Son of Rome an exclusive. You know, so I'm taking their stance on this. Street Fighter 5 right now on the interwebs is an exclusive to the PS4. Console exclusive to PS4. Now look, look, look. I had to make a second video, man. I had to make a second video. You can't downplay the magnitude of Street Fighter and which console it's gonna be on. That's like a defining factor for which console most people are gonna buy, even if they don't intend on buying the game. That's the kind of like pull Street Fighter has. Street Fighter is the kind of game like, you know, you may have in your mind, I want to get N64, you know, and like your friend, and like you're overhearing your friends, oh man, which game you getting? I'm getting Street Fighter, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. And then you listen to your friend and you're like, oh man, but I'm not really feeling that. You know what? I'm gonna go and pick up a PlayStation because I might down the line get Street Fighter. That's the kind of game Street Fighter is, man. It may not sell well, or it may sell well, but that's the franchise when it comes to fighting games. You don't anchor tournaments routinely for decades without being up there. You're top tier. This is the creme de la creme of fighting games. For Sony to have this sort of deal, I don't know what kind of deal they have going on. If it's an outright exclusive, damn son. If this is outright, oh my goodness, yo, don't downplay this, man. Don't downplay this. Do not try and, you know, dust this one under the bed. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, regardless of what you think of Capcom. Are they, like, can they be a slimy company? Hell yeah, we all know this. A lot of people don't even, you know, roll with Capcom like that anymore. You know, we don't really deal with Capcom. Some people don't like them, but guess what? That Street Fighter though, you can't mess on that. Like, you can't, you know, mess on that Street Fighter. You can't. Don't try and downplay this, man. This is a big deal. Street Fighter 5 exclusive, like going by how Xbox say exclusive. Hey, exclusive. We coming at you live. Now this is crazy because when you think about how much merchandise Street Fighter like helps each console, you know, sell, like, you know, like just merchandise in general. I'm talking fight sticks, game pads. There's a lot of money to be made in this. For Microsoft to not have a cut of that, woo, this is gonna be crazy. If it's a timed exclusive, like, we don't know the details yet, but right now I'm just going with what I'm seeing and I'm calling it as it is, exclusive. This is a big deal, man. This is a big deal. You can't say this is minor, and then you're up there throwing, you know, Killer Instinct gang signs. You know, you can't say this is mine and you're there repping Killer Instincts, man. You can't, man. This is Street Fighter 5, B. Street Fighter 5, the kind of game that make people fight over the internet. Yeah, this is that game. This is that game. Oh man, it's crazy, it's crazy. I just can't wait to hear more news on this, like, but talking about the game, I'm gonna, you know, talk about the game from what we saw in that little clip. You know, it still has that Street Fighter 4 look to it. You know, it looks a bit more next genish though. It looks a bit more, you know, the textures look a bit more saturated. They look a bit more, you know, they look a bit more up to date. they look a bit more next genish, like, you know, Ryu with that beautiful hurricane kick. Damn, that looks sweet. But I just can't wait to see more. I think Sony's got an event coming up. Maybe they'll show more there and then. Hey, it is where it is. Street Fighter is here, baby. For the players. Sony, for the players. They got the juice now, man. I'm telling you. I told folks in the Facebook group, link in the description, I was telling you, man, this gen, yo, Sony is not playing about, man. Sony is not playing about. It's gonna be crazy. And if you think this is not gonna have an effect, like I said, this is that game that, you know, people overhear. It's that kind of game that even though you're not into, you still want to get the console that you know it's on, just in case you might get it down the line. Like if you overhear people talking, you know, yeah, I'm getting PlayStation, you know, Street Fighter, and you're not really a fighter guy, but you know, you hear that Street Fighter is the one to go to, Street Fighter is the one to go to. It plays in your mind, man, and you get you get that console, you get those games, you know, and you might dabble in Street Fighter later on down the line.
Sub-Zero.
Having that close tie, having that association, that's the one. Man, that's a big deal. Drebin893, I'm out this sucker.
Round 1. Fight.
I guess I'll have to do this the hard way.